Okay, guys, a small revision on what we have done so far. So now what we'll do, Anji, देखो, what we'll do is database. I'll try to stay with the same database, the management studio. I'll have, okay, so this SQL Server Management Studio, you can open any of the database, SQL Server or SQL Express, getting it right? So it actually helps you. It is just a simple surface. Okay, so instead of just generating your queries, great. Databases, I have DAG Bangalore. In that, I have a table. I think some table, employee table is there. We'll stick with this. Right, guys? There we are. Oh, we have a lot. Okay. So this data we'll try to consume first. Okay. You want to consume it? You want to consume it through, just give me a minute. Give me a second. Hello? Hello? नहीं नहीं मैं अभी जरा फोन करता हूँ वो ही नहीं मैं मैंने दे दूंगा वापस मैं 4 बजे फोन करता हूँ मैं क्लास खत्म कर लेता हूँ ओके गाइस वो भी रिकॉर्ड हो गया right gentlemen so now what we'll do I'll tell next you want to consume this through web API or you want to consume this through MVC consume this through Ajax which one you want MVC MVC में Ajax चाहिए जो भी चाहिए Hey, I told that Tejas will be doing this, right? I forgot and I started. Wait. So web app revision. So we'll have web app revision here. So, gentlemen, so let us create web app revision solution since you all asked me to revise once. So I'll take an MVC form. I'll also have web API in that. I've selected both. Whichever you want you can use, right? Hanji. Create it. Should be fine. Of course, you have a Ajax template also, where you'll automatically get that Ajax.begin form. सब मिल गया? Okay, gentlemen, you can see when I go to app start, should you see route.config? This is for whom? This is for MVC controller. Web config, you can see this is for, that is for web API. Okay, so I have a controller here. This is a normal controller. That's a normal controller we have. So we can just utilize, excuse me. So there is a controller available and appropriate script files, whatever you require, everything is there. Unoppressive Ajax is not there again. Okay. Anyhow, that's fine. So you can get it from yesterday's programs. Chale aage? Okay, wonderful. Now I'll just take this. So everything is fine for you. And we'll go to the index page. There's the index page. You have so many things. We'll remove it. Okay, contact page. All these looks very beautiful. We'll remove it. About page. We'll remove it. Sub blank hai abhi. Right? Now I'll create a controller. I want to create a controller, but this time I'm telling I also want a web API controller. Okay? Name, I'll call it as DAC API. So that will extend from, you can see this is extending from here. Okay. Now we'll take a model. What name shall I give for this? Since we are going to access employee, shall I give it as employee itself? Okay, you people are wonders. और क्या क्या चाहिए? You people are wonders. You're going to hear for another 1 hour only. Then you have to decide whether you all are wonders or not. So I have employee ID, employee name, employee department, right? In which employee name is varchar, other two are integers. So we'll just bring a property, help me, which is going to be your integer. We'll have it as ID. Just call it as ID. I'll have a property which is called as name, and I'll have a property which is called as DID, and this is going to be your string. That's all. See how good you people have become. You are helping me. Right. हो गया? Help me till the end. क्या नाम है आपका? रोहित. See, Rohit is helping me. अच्छा. Again. So this is done, gentlemen. You all are wonders. थोड़ा सुन लो. Now, you want to access information from the database. You want entity framework or you want data access layer? Entity framework तो आसान सा हो जाता है ना? So I'm adding a new project in the same solution. You want a data access layer. I'm adding a class library. Guys, I asked you all to try everything in core also. Remember. Next. So this is going to be your data access layer, DAL. ठीक है? हाँ. Data access layer. You all are there with me? Great, you all are there. Help me. So what is it you want here? I want the contract. What are the contracts? That means what all you're going to expose to the client are your contracts. So first I want an employee class. I'll copy from this model. So I just go here and bring this employee. This is just to map with your database, but database I don't think it's the same mapping. You have emp name, something like that. Emp ID, emp name, emp department. Okay, but I'm intentionally giving different names here. E department. Okay? Then the contract. So you have to give a contract. What is that contract you're exposing now? Contract means? Contract means the first thing which should come to your mind is your interface. Interface. Can I call it as IDAL? Okay, so that is going to be your interface. IDAL. You are going to perform a CRUD operation here. So what are the methods you people want? Decide now. That's how you decide, right? So this is going to be your ORM. This is your class mapping to the database. We are writing our own ORM here. Okay, now help me please. Help me. So what and all you want first? You are going to, I'm sorry, ये क्या कहाँ से आ गया? So first you want to get it. Okay, so to get, we'll tell you're returning an employee. Shall I call it as get all? This will do. Then, make sense? Right, gentlemen? Okay, two are there. Next, what else you want? Yeah, this looks good, guys. I'll remove this. Okay, next. First, you want to get. Okay, so this is select is done now. Next, what do you want after select? Update you want. Okay, bool. Okay, bool. So I'll call it as modify employee, for which you will be sending the employee. Make sense? Okay. Next, you want this? Do you want this? You will send set of IDs. You will get only those employees. Yeah, China. This is good, right? I didn't think about this in the exam. I can change the paper, still I have time. That means you will give set of IDs. वो तो क्या collection हो जाएगा? Okay, ठीक है. नहीं चाहिए, छोड़ा अभी. Modify employee. Then what else? Add employee. Add employee के लिए employee. Then what else you want? Then that's all. I think all that's enough. Okay, you want to search for an employee. That is nothing but ID by name, whatever. From outside, you're going to tell. You are telling search by what? By ID or by name or by department. You can sense like that. But okay, search is not required as of now. So these are the two things what you're going to expose to the client, along with one more. What is that? What else you're going to give? Yes. Factory to देना पड़ेगा ना. Tomorrow when you want to change, it's easy to change. Okay. So help me public static. I'm telling the return type is IDAL. The return type is IDAL. And here I'll tell get DAL instance. Make sense? Get DAL instance, which brings what? Connection string, because I won't know the connection string here, right? So I'm bringing the connection string. So when you get inside here, help me please. What is that you're going to do? इतना ही करना है एग्जाम में, है ना? या सो कनेक्शन स्ट्रिंग क्या करते हो? सो रिटर्न अभी मेरे पास नहीं है. Actually, you should not do this. If you're not implementing, you should tell throw new not implemented. Okay, so it is not yet implemented, we are waiting. So these three entities you are going to give it to the client. All these are public. Rest all are internal. So all if you know internal means it is public within the library, private out for the outside world. Protected internal का मतलब public within, protected for outside. Okay. Internal class, this is going to be your DAL. Now I'm telling return new CDAL, but CDAL has to realize IDAL. Only then this will be accepted, right? Okay? Implement IDAL. That's beautiful. Okay? ये सब लिख दिया तो काम हो गया. ठीक है जी? हाँ. लिख देंगे क्या? ठीक है यहां तक? Okay, you people are wondrous. See you. Now, ये क्या जी आप लोगों को शुरू में शुरू हो जाता है. इधर शुरू होता है उधर भी शुरू होता है. आगे चले. So private read only string एक connection string रख लेंगे. CNNSTR shall I call this as connection string. Read only is something which can be changed in the constructor. Okay, after the constructor it is read only for you. Okay. Next I want some more things to be used. What are those? Okay, this connection string I have to pass inside, right? Should be fine. So some things which are going to use are your connections. So help me, SQL. SQL connection from SQL data client. Okay, so this is going to be your connection. Then you want command to build your command. Okay, so this is your command. That's more than enough. Now when you come here, let us use connection is equal to this much, and command is equal to connection dot create command. It will create the command, stitch with connection, it will do all those, right? So create command, or what you have to do, create new command and tell command dot connection is equal to this connection. Both are same. Is that clear? Okay, create command, it has overload. Maybe it's taking a command text. It is taking create command options. Okay. ठीक है? Understood create command? That's absolutely fine now. Everything is absolutely clean. Now, just build the necessary queries from here. Help me to build the query, string query. String will have the query. So what is your query? We'll use interpolation. What is your query? Insert into employee. एक बार देख लो, employee है ना, employee, ये employee. Okay, values, correct, right? Insert into employee or employees, emp ID, emp name, emp department. Okay, so employee 1, 2, 3, and the middle one is a string for me. So it is emp dot eid, emp dot name, and emp dot e department. Okay, so that is something which is built. Help me now. So here I'm telling cmd dot command text. CMD, I give it as command, okay. Command dot command text is equal to your query. Right, gentlemen? So that's a query. And then I'm telling CNN dot. Okay. What I'll do is I'll have a private method here. Private bool, where I'll tell they'll do non-query. कुछ एक्स्ट्रा डाले तो कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं क्या? नो, आप लोग तो हाँ बहुत. सो इस क्वेरी को यहाँ पे ले लेंगे and then do what? CNN dot, not CNN, connection. Help me, connection dot open, then bool result is equal to cmd dot. Okay, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead, connection dot close. Connection dot close. Okay, so here I'll tell int rows affected मिल जाएगा ना आपको? Just for you to remember, I'm putting the same names. Rows affected. Okay, where I'm telling it is command dot execute non-query. And here, let me return this directly. Return rows affected greater than 0. Make sense? True or false? So let us cascade the operation. Make sense? Okay, same thing we are going to do in all the places. Is that fine? Same thing we are going to do in all the places. So this is simple. Add, modify, delete. We are going to have these two. We'll do a little later. Yeah. Do non-query. This is clean. Everything is fine for you. Now we have to change. Help me constructing this. Delete from employee where empid is equal to. Is this fine? Where गड़बड़ हो गया क्या? अच्छा ये ठीक हो गया. Is this fine now? Everything is in one place for you. Okay, so opening and closing, everything is absolutely. क्या हुआ? Okay, ठीक है. यहाँ तक ठीक ठाक है? Everything is fine? Okay, wonderful. Next. So delete employee, this is absolutely fine. Modify के लिए बोलो. Update employee. हाँ जी. Set emp name is equal to this. Just see once. It's emp name and emp department, right? Okay. Make sense? Is that clear? Okay. Right, EMP name, EMP department we are changing, where EMP is equal to EID. So that is fine so far. Okay, so you have add employee, delete employee. All these are absolutely fine for you. Are you there? Okay, wonderful from you all. Next, this is more than enough. This is more than enough for us. I have separate functions to call. This is fine. And now, I'll have one more method, help me, which is going to be do query. Okay. So do query, what is that you're going to get out? I'll get list of employees because it is still locally used, right? I can use any C# I need. Okay. So here we are. I want to create a list of employee. Help me, please. List of employees. Great. And here I'll be returning what? Return employees. Okay. The entire problem lies here for us. Okay, connection dot open. And what is it you're going to do now? SQL data reader. Reader is equal to. So from where I'll get the reader? From command execute reader. Okay, now we'll see. While reader.read, we're just doing the job. So what is the job for you here? Excuse me. Haji. So I can just tell reader dot. I have get name, get type. Okay, ordinal positions I can use, but see, ordinal position you can use 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so reader. No, I have to create this, right? I'm creating employees dot add where I'm telling I'm requiring a new employee of this type. So it is going to be EID equals help me, which is going to be hello, reader of 0, comma, E name is equal to help me, reader of 1 dot to string, comma, E department is equal to int of reader of 2. Okay, guys. And here what I'll do is I'll tell reader dot, excuse me, here I'm telling reader dot close, right? And when I tell execute reader, there is an option it takes. Could you see? Execute reader takes. Okay, help me. This execute reader takes, you can see close connection, D command behavior. Dot close connection I'll tell. Means what? I need not do this. When the reader is closed, the connection is closed. Right, gentlemen? So that should be neat, clean, and crispy. Can I move? Is that fine? Great with you all. I'll move. Okay. So we'll take this do query, come here and specify. What is it you want now? I need a query to be constructed, right? Query is what? Okay, gentlemen. So what it's going to return here? It's going to return you list of employees, right? What happened? So these are going to be your employees. And when you return, what is it you're going to return? Employees dot. Okay? Okay, you people are wonders. Just see. Yeah, PK. This you could have done, right? Why you're asking me? I don't know. Anyhow, since you have asked, we'll finish it off. Dollar. अभी कुछ कुछ नया आइडिया आ गया क्या इसमें से? We'll have something common, right? अच्छा जी.
Sorry.
Oh, I switched it off. Right, gentlemen? When you want to select by ID, it gives a collection. I'm telling take the first one if multiple employees exist on that. Okay, sab taiyar hai? I think we are done with this. Okay, if you all do this much for data access layer, you know how much you get? 10 marks. Huh? This layer के लिए 40 marks देना है, 10 marks you'll get for data access layer. If you all could build like this. Right? Out of 40, this will be 10. अच्छा जी, आगे चलो. अरे यार क्या हो गया? चले? Hello? Hello guys. You want me to correct anything in this? You want anything to be corrected in this? It looks fine, right? ठीक है. I think we are done with this. आगे चलो. Great. अभी आपका data access layer बन गया. Right? How long it took? Since I was explaining and doing, how much? 30 minutes लगा क्या? अच्छा जी, ठीक है. Can I move? यहाँ मेजर काम तो हो गया आपका. Now we'll consume this. अरे यार, देखो तो सही. I'll go to web config. Could you see here? Not the inside one. That belongs to view. The outside one, web config. ठीक है. So यहाँ पे, when I go there, I'm searching for connection strings नहीं है. So it should come under configuration, guys. App settings के बाहर हूँ मैं. Under configurations, I'm telling connection strings. See, it should be the child of configuration. App settings के अंदर नहीं डालना है. So you can have anywhere you want, but it should be under configuration. समझे ना? हाँ, सब समझे. अभी आगे. You're telling add. What name shall I give for this? Shall I give CNN and str itself? And which is the connection string? Okay. The connection string, we'll just use help me. Okay. Initial catalog is equal to क्या था? DAG Bangalore. देख लो. It is DAG Bangalore, wherever the mouse is moving. DAG Bang. Initial catalog is equal to this DAG Bang. And then the next one, what you need is integrated security is. ठीक है? This is more than enough for us, right? Connection string. What? Integrated. Now it's integrated. ठीक है. Everything is fine, gentlemen? Okay, you all are wonders. So, आगे चले. Where do I go now to access the data? I'll go into the models. Okay. I don't have a fake repository. I'll directly hit the actual repository, right? So I'll create a new class. I'll create a new class where I'll tell this is your actual repo. हो गया? Actual repo. Excuse me. मिल गया? Actual repo. तो hello. What do you want from this? Okay. Actual repo तो हो गया. Help me, gentlemen. Now, what are you going to do with this actual repo here? I want to, okay, I'll make it a static. Actual repo access करने के लिए, I'll tell private, static, read only. Read only and constant, what are the difference? Static, read only and constant, what are the difference? Static read only is something which can be changed in the constructors. Okay, so this is going to be a CNNSTR. Then we'll have a static seater. Static constructors cannot be public, right? Is this? Okay, excuse me. Private static read only, it's fine, right? Sorry. See how much you all have learned. Good. Okay, guys. Chale aage? So help me with the connection string. So I have to use configuration manager. Okay, configuration manager dot connection strings. Yes. Okay, what is the name I gave? CNNSTR dot connection string. ये तो मिल गया. Everything is ready for you now. We'll go ahead if I'll permit. Hello. We'll go ahead. Okay, you all are wonders. Just see. Public, static. यहाँ पे एक employee है ना? Employee under models. There'll be conflict because that is also called employee. This is also, see, DAL के अंदर भी एक employee है. Right? I'm taking the one which is there in the model. Okay, we'll return an array of it. So here I'll tell get all employees. All does not make sense. Get employees. Okay, let it be. Does not make sense. Let it not make sense. Right? If we are really sensible, that does not make sense. Right? So let's have some nonsense, right? Okay, we'll see. So having some nonsense makes sense now. Okay, we'll proceed, gentlemen. Hello? Okay, great. अभी डाल एक्सेस करना है हमको. एक्सेस तो कर लिया शायद. रेफरेंस ऐड किया? नहीं किया क्या? तो कर लो. Add reference from the current project, add your DAL. हो गया? Okay, DAL में क्या क्या मिलेगा आपको? What do you get in DAL? So here I'm telling private static IDAL. मिल गया? IDAL DAL. So when you come here, we are going to tell DAL is equal to, help me, no, help me, it is DAL factory dot get DAL instance and pass your CNN STR. सब कुछ हो गया. Done, guys? So I have this ready with me. Now you are establishing all the communications. What's your communication now? Help me. I want this employee now, right? Employee. So I'll tell Dal dot, you have get all. What is it returning? What is it returning? You see, it is returning employee. Which employee it's returning? Dal dot employee, the one which is there in Dal. Okay, you should be very clear on that. It is returning this employee. The names could have been different. If it is matching, the name spaces are different, right? So there is Dal available for you. So now what I want is the other employee, right? So I'll tell where employees is equal to from, excuse me, from, not, okay, from EMP in, right? EMP in Dal. Select what? Select new employee. Which employee I'm selecting now? This one is the one which belongs to the model, current model. Don't use the one from DAL. Okay, you might end up in conflict. See, I haven't introduced DAL here. If I introduce, see, I have introduced DAL, but which employee this guy is bringing? From the models. Okay, because DAL is also exposed and that employee also will be there now. Excuse me. Let us be very clear. Yeah, TK, this will be better, right? Hello? It looked like you all were so far fine. See, better to implement with the namespace, right? So the conflict won't be there for you now. ठीक है इसमें क्या क्या है बोलो. You have ID, so I'll get it from EMP. What was in EMP? EID there. Next you had name, and what was there under EMP dot? E-name. Then you had DID, which is going to be EMP dot department. ठीक है? Yeah, this is EMP for you. Everything is done? Hello? Everything is done, gentlemen? Okay, you people are wonders. Next. मदद करो जी. Get employee pass an ID. So what is it I'm looking for in this? We'll throw this off now. Excuse me. Now I'm going to get the employee, right? Help me. Dial dot. Get employee by ID and pass this ID. Okay? And when you want to return, what is it you're going to return? Help me now. You have to return this one. Right, guys? Oh, this is matching. Beautiful, that is. Since I gave the name as EMP, that matched there. Okay? I want to get a single employee information, so we have it. That's all, guys. So the next informations are pretty simple for us. You have to just see, since I have DAL, no query construction for me. Everything is, the whole idea of DAL is all the query construction, it has to abstract from the consumer, right? It has to hide from the consumer. अभी भी नाम बताओ. So here I'll tell add employee. हम ये लेकर आएंगे. We'll be bringing this. Okay, but what we are sending is different. The return type will have it as bool. Make sense? Help me. Help me, please. So, whatever we are having, new is hurting. Sorry. Sorry, 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 sorry. Help me now. Help me, guys. Return. क्या return करना है आपको? Dal dot add employee. इसके लिए क्या चाहिए? New dal का employee चाहिए. उसको क्या चाहिए? EID चाहिए, which we are getting it from employee.id. Getting the mapping there. There is a tool for this called auto mapper. If you just map and keep, it will convert from this form to that form, whether it's a collection or a single object. मैंने प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए बोला, लेकिन आप लोगों को जो हम कर रहे हैं वो प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है. सो R&D करने के लिए तो बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं है. हाँ. बट तेजस वाज वेरी ऑनेस्ट. वो बोला था, आई नेवर वॉच योर वीडियो सर, आई डू एवरीथिंग ऑन माय ओन. दैट वाज, आई वाज हैप्पी. Tejas, where is he? Because if you watch your video, my learning is limited. I cannot explore. So I'm exploring, bola. Acha ji. So after my class, we'll see what all he has explored, right? Let's see. हाँ. चले जी, आगे आगे आगे. Come on, come on. ऐड हो गया. नेक्स्ट क्या है? अपडेट, मॉडिफाई, क्या नाम दूं? अपडेट दो. अपडेट दो, मॉडिफाई दूं? अपडेट. ओके, वंडरफुल. वॉट एवर यू पीपल वांट. यहाँ पे क्या मॉडिफाई है क्या? सेम है. When you want to update, it's the same thing I have to send, right? No changes. इसलिए मैं update लिया. Next one. Okay, guys. Remove, delete, eradicate, erase, delete. Delete what it takes. Did I give like that? Show, delete. Delete. ID will do, right? Shall I change it? चेंज करने से डिस्टर्ब हो जाओगे आप लोग? कुछ नहीं होगा, देख लो. डिलीट में इंट आईडी काफी है ना. And here I'll be telling it is ID. This is done. Anything else? Delete के लिए इतना ही काफी है. I think it's all fine. Let us rebuild this once. Okay, now we'll get back to work where I was doing the job here. So सिर्फ ID पास करना है हमको, ठीक है? I need not pass the entire object, right? ID is enough to delete. हाँ. आगे क्या चाहिए? I think everything is done. Get employee, get element by ID, employee, update employee, delete employee. सब ठीक ठाक है जी. Right? Wonderful. Can I go ahead if you all permit? Sure. Okay. You people are. हो गया आप लोग. हाँ जी, अभी मुझे हेल्प करो. So I'll directly use the repo. Actually, you should have an interface. You should have an interface to switch between fake repo and actual repo. वो नहीं है अभी. चलेगा? चलेगा या ऐसे ही डाल दो? नहीं. अब क्या बोल रहे हो हमें समझ में नहीं आ रहा. चलेगा ना? पता नहीं. I'll just create. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Just give me 1 second. I'll just correct this. Okay, guys, this interface is fine. Excuse me. The interface is fine. So this will actually help you to switch between fake and actual. So actual को इसको realize करना पड़ेगा. One minute, please. Excuse me. Now you can switch. Got it? You all are there? Wonderful. You people are wonderful. I just had that static. Okay, so that I can make calls on this. चले आगे? Okay. Now, I'll go to your controller, home controller. I'll go to your home controller and I want to create which one? iRepo of repo. Okay? And I'll have the constructor. See, I'm not taking it here, guys. I'm directly telling repo dot what? Repo is equal to new actual repo. I'm directly taking this. Actually, you will be receiving here. When you receive there, you should use the dependency resolver. Remember that? And then inject it into. Okay, so I'm not, you have to pass as parameter actually. Okay, now when you come here, everything is ready. Excuse me. Everything is ready. What do you do here, gentlemen? Repo dot get all employees. That will do the job. Okay, now let us get into index. Please help me. View, Solution Explorer. I'm getting the index. So get into index and here help me. Help me fast. So this is going to be a strongly typed view, right? At the rate model of I enumerable of कहाँ से? I need this. Dot employee. ठीक है? ठीक है. The rest what you want. First I want, how do you want to show this? You want to show it in the table? Table में बताएंगे? हाँ, table. बताओ. Table. Class is equal to, help me. Table. Table striped, excuse me, table bordered, table forward. कितना काफी है टेबल के लिए? एक्सक्यूज मी, ये TR बन गया, ये TH बन गया. हेल्प मी जेंटलमैन, TH बन गया. So you'll have an ID, you'll have a name. Okay, name and department. Singing, sing loudly, no? We can also hear. I love old songs. अरे मदद करो मुझे. At the rate for each in the model. So I want the rows for each. And here it's going to be at the rate item dot, excuse me, at the rate item dot. हम टाइप करने से पहले बोलो. इधर देख के बाद में बोलते हो आप लोगों ने. हाँ, अभी ठीक ठाक है. हाँ, you people are wonders. ठीक है जी. Now we'll run and see this once. ये इतना क्या है? व्हाट्सएप है. क्या हो गया जी? आ गया. इसमें 20 मार्क हो गया आपको अभी. और 20 में और 20 मार्क. वेट वेट गाइस. अच्छा, व्हाट हैपेंड? 20 मार्क तो मिल गया ना. हाँ. वेट वेट गाइस. क्या हो रहा है? ठहरो. अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ. अच्छा, अभी अभी आपको एक्शन कहाँ चाहिए? सो व्हाट आई डू इज, इतना कर नहीं सकते हो क्या? इतना ये डिपेंडेंसी डाल दो क्या? अब दैट यू विल पुट राइट. जस्ट पुट एन इंजेक्ट. पता है ना आपको डिपेंडेंसी. दैट्स अ स्मॉल थिंग, यू डू इट. ओके. नाउ वेट. हाँ जी. किसको? मेरे से? मुझे? मेरा मीटिंग है. चुप. अरे यार छोड़ो अभी. चलो चलो. बीच